This is Lisa. Lisa is searching the internet for new clothes when suddenly a pop-up appears. Look at this golden retriever. Save him from starvation. Sign the petition to save our animals' quarter. These poor animals, Lisa thinks she really likes dogs. So Lisa doesn't hesitate and signs the petition. Now she really feels like a good person and glad with her choice. But what's that? Suddenly a second pop-up appears and Lisa is directed to another site. Donate 10 euros for our animals shelter, save our animals from starvation. Well, now Lisa is quite hesitant. On the one hand, she really likes money. She likes to spend money for things she likes, go out with friends, or buy cool things. But on the other hand, she also really likes animals, and she just signed a damn petition. So, with a heavy heart, Lisa decides to donate 10 euros to save her conscience. Well, it's not that much money. Enter and off with those evil thoughts. This example of Lisa was a very typical example of the foot in the door technique. This technique can be used to influence people to do favors or to do us favors they wouldn't do in the first place. The basic idea behind the foot in the door technique is that if people first do small favors, they will later do larger favors more likely. So, for instance, Lisa first signed the petition, which was a small favor, and this led to the large favor of donating 10 euros, which was much more likely after the first favor had been done. So, why is this the case? Why do people behave in such a way? Well, first of all, people they have a strong inner desire to be consistent. And if people previously acted in a certain way, then they later want to be consistent, then they later want to show a consistent behavior. And so they adapt their behavior rather than being inconsistent. And even if Lisa did like to sign the petition but didn't like to donate the money, after signing the petition, she showed the behavior which was consistent of liking animals, and so she more or less had to show the same consistent behavior of donating money. Well, how is this technique important for us? How can we use it to our advantage? First of all, we have to be, or we can be more aware of the influence of the foot in the door technique when we encounter it. And if we show more awareness, we can protect ourselves from the influence and from its effects. The second point is to use the technique to our own advantage. So, for example, if you want a favor to be done by a friend of yours, you just have to start with a smaller favor, and after your friend has complied with the smaller favor, then you ask him for the second larger favor you really want to be done, and now he's much more likely to comply with this favor. So to sum up, we've learned about the foot in the door technique. That it's basically about small favors, simplifying or making larger favors more likely, and it can be explained by people's strong inner tendency to be consistent, which can be used to influence other people, and to protect ourselves from being influenced by other people.